Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the After Hours Gaming League, Season number 3, the Ace Match. How do you make an... Oh, fail. I was trying to make an A, and I made a square. Game number 5! Oh, this is going to be great. The teams did pick their players for the Ace match, and it is going to be Play-Doh Mask versus Atron. Now, we haven't seen Atron yet in the series, but he's a very, very strong Zerg player. One thing I really like about his Zerg play is he has very brute force Zerg play. You see him kind of just roll in the center, and it's just like, well, you're Terrence, and you play mech? Well, so what? I'm Zerg. And I play Zerg. And I can play very brute force. So, we might see some very interesting play coming out here by Atron. I really like his play. Then again, we saw Play-Doh Mask just in the last game with a devastating Hellbat drop, and he executed it in such a fashion that it was very difficult for his Zerg opponent to detect until just the last second. He saw it at the last second, and he went, oh no, made the Roach Warren, and it wasn't up in time. So we could see some more interesting play, a little Play-Doh. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and go into the game. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the After Hours Gaming League. This is the Ace match between Cisco and Google. Everything is on the line. Well, not everything. This is still week 4. This isn't the championship or the finals yet. But this match is terribly important to get either Cisco or Google into the playoffs at a higher seed rank. I'll mention right now, Google right now is 2-2. They've won 2 series and lost 2 series in the After Hours Gaming League season number 3. And Cisco is 1-3. So it's very important for Cisco to win this match. Google, of course, if they lose this match, would go 2-3, and Cisco would tie it up. So that would put Cisco back in the running with Google. Let's go ahead and introduce the players. Of course, down here in the bottom left-hand corner, we saw him last game take a devastating match against his Zerg opponent with a crazy Hellbat drop. He is our Red Terran representing Team Google. He is Play-Doh Mask. Over here in the bottom right-hand corner, he is our Blue Zerg representing Team Cisco, Atron. Nice, nice. I like the scouting path by this SCV, going ahead and deciding to take the top route here instead of going for the bottom route. Trying to avoid the scout, the drone scout here by his opponent. And of course, the drone. Oh, the drone causing so much havoc. Ooh, look at this. This is a nice little wall off. This is something that we see someone like Kawhi Light do, or maybe Telia Light, whose style is very similar to Kawhi Light's. Walling off with the command center, so you can go command center first and wall off at the same time. The only hard thing about this is that you gotta make sure to throw down the extra supply depot or you get supply blocked. Just like he is about to get supply blocked. Oh no. Oh wait, never mind. I'm an idiot. What am I saying? What am I saying, ladies and gentlemen? Someone slapped me. So the command center, maybe it didn't go... it was a little slow, and so it's not going to finish quite in time. And now it finishes. There it goes. Okay. So going ahead, actually, going ahead and moving that command center. Okay. I need to talk to Kawhi Light, figure out how that's done. Kawhi Light, next time we're at GameClux, I'm talking to you, man. Or Telia with his amazing pink hair. Either way, this is the kind of style that we see out from them. Play-Doh Mask you know, doing a nice style here. In fact, going for the multiple barracks here, and that is definitely, yeah, this looks a lot like Hawaii Light or Teely Light's play. I wonder if Plato Mask has emulated his play based off on that. Now, we do have an interesting extractor trick going on here by Atron. Atron is just trying to limit the tech of his opponent with this. So, the extractor going down, he does let the extractor finish. What you can do is basically you can infinitely make this extractor. You can just make it over and over and over again. But with 3 Marines here, it's pretty hard to keep making it. So, deciding to go ahead and let that finish and die. And what that really does is it prevents the timing options from your Terran opponent. So what you do with that is you go ahead, you take a third, or you take a macro hatch, and there we go. Atron decided to go ahead and take the macro hatch. And what that lets him do is, you see this extractor is just coming online right now. So he didn't have to tech before then, because he was very safe. That's what that extractor lets you do over here. So having an extractor here that you cancel and save some money on lets you save some extra money. Go ahead, save that as minerals. Drop down an extra hatchery here as a macro hatch. Lets you get your production up a little sooner. And lets you get your injects on time and just drone up just a little bit faster. Just a tiny, tiny tidbit faster. Nice play here by Atron. In fact, going ahead and throwing down a third as well. Wow! Macro hatch and third at the same time. He is very confident that his Terran opponent is going to stay on just 2 base for now. And in fact, take a quick look. Oh, he does know about this.
Add-on complete.
Plato knows exactly what's going on here. Does he have... Oh, yes. He has SC2 Scout here. Very nicely played by Plato Mask, keeping the scouting up. I like that very much. Meanwhile, scouting is going on all over the place. Metabolic boost coming up for our Zerg player. We have Stim Pack about a quarter of the way done. And because that Stim Pack is not done, that means that it's going to be pretty hard for Plato to move out on the map. So taking this third, at least right now, for our Zerg player is actually very safe. There are a number of Zerglings out on the map, and that metabolic boost is going to be done in time. It's going to be able to keep them very safe. Wow, just really safe play actually here by our Zerg player, even though it doesn't seem like it. Oh, and yes, he recognizes that the next thing that might come is some drops, some Marines, and he goes ahead and just decides to throw down that Baneling Nest. That Plato Mask going ahead and throwing it down the drop. Let's follow this medevac, ladies and gentlemen. Our Zerg player is reading his opponent like a book. The Yomi on Atron is so good right now. Able to just predict his movements. Now there is going to be a drop here, perhaps in the main, or is he going to drop here at the 4th and go into the 3rd? Yeah, he's going to go straight into the main. And the Overlord here is going to catch it. The emergency thrusters are going to go, but the Queens are already here. They're going to be able to get some damage done. Go ahead and pull back the Queens. He's going to try to keep them safe, but one Queen is going to fall. And Atron, Plato Mask, he does have to get any damage that he wants done. He needs to get it done quick, because our Zerg player is going to react to this pretty quickly. Here we go. Here come the Zerglings and the Queens. And oh my gosh, no! No, no, no! Oh! That was not expected by our Terran player. He wasn't expecting to run into 4 Queens. Plato Mask has got to be feeling bad about that one. He lost some key units in that. Taking a quick look, he did get 6 workers killed with that, so he got some damage done. But there's already a macro hatch and a third out here. 13 workers on this third already, and a number of Banelings. Look at that. That's disgusting. Already, I think Atron is just going to try to use these defensively, because he knows, taking a quick look, yeah, he knows that he's ahead economically. So he's just going to try to use these Banelings defensively. He might put a couple in the natural, a couple in the main to prevent drops and that sort of thing. Yeah, and that's exactly what it's going to do. Going ahead and teching up, the infestation pit is going to go down, and actually getting Burrow Atron, is he going for some, like, investor play? This is something I haven't seen in a while. Of course, the infestor play, for a while there in Wings of Liberty was very, very powerful. And the infestor is very different now, but oh my gosh, a nice little attack here, but he's gonna have to pick up and get out of here. Plato Mask recognizes that he just doesn't have the bullets to do the damage that he needs, and wow! A nice little drop there, detonating the Baneling with just one Marine. A nice trade there. Ooh, again, very nice trades. Nice micro here coming out from Plato Mask. Plato Mask playing this tiny drop and just doing so much damage with it. He could just drop right on top of these. Is he going to do that? No, he's not. He could trade very efficiently right now just by, you know, dropping one Marine like right in the middle of those packs. Nice little plays there. Now Atron going ahead and getting all the scouting information he needs. And this Overseer is actually going to die really quickly. There's a huge number of Marines here in the base. Overseer is going to have to get out of here. Going ahead and spreading the creep at the third to prevent his Terran opponent from doing anything with it. And in fact, he's going to go ahead and take his fourth and his fifth. Look at this hatchery already going down at the third. A lot of Zergs actually like taking this as a third, because even though it's further away from your natural, right here, it is further away from your opponent. So as a Zerg, it's a lot safer, especially if you can spread creep that way. You can react to attacks much quicker. Meanwhile, this third can, for some Zergs, be a little unsafe because it's closer to your opponent and they can do all sorts of shenanigans there. But look at the creep spread here. Look at this. Atron is just going Atron is just going Atron with this creep spread. He's going to have creep spread halfway across the map here in just a second. Plato Mask, he knows that he's behind economically. Now he says, well, guess what? I need to get ahead. I'm going to go ahead and take this. And this is a very strong expansion to take as a Terran player. Especially, you throw the planetary fortress down here, you break the collapsible rock tower, and you make it so that they have to do drops or something like that. Especially against Zerg. It's very hard for Zerg to get in there unless they have Mutalisks out on the map. Now, as we were saying earlier, taking a look at the production tab and taking a look at the units tab, there are 6 infestors coming out on the map. So it's going to be a very strong infestor play here by a Zerg along with the Zerg Banelings. But there are a huge number of Siege Tanks here. Are there going to be enough? No! There are just too many Zerglings and Banelings, and they're just going to destroy everything! Atron playing so strongly right now. Plato Mask is in a lot of trouble. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The planetary fortress is here. But the SCVs, no! The SCVs aren't going to be a getaway. It just one beat. Oh! Oh! 13 kills. 13 SCV kills with just those Baneling hits. Wow. Now there is a drop here, but there's enough Zerglings here that he'll be able to take care of this, no problem. Plato Mask, he's gonna try to get stuff done with this drop, but there's way too much defense here. He's gonna lose his medevac and not be able to get out. And now it's just a matter of time before these Zerglings get in here, surround the Marines. Taking a quick look at the income tab, our Zerg player has a huge number of bases up and running. He's mining at 1, 2, 3 bases. He's got a 4th mining base ready to go. And he's going to transfer drones from the main, I assume, when this is mined out. And he's already got this cleared. And he's ready to take this 5th. So our Zerg player looking very strong right now, even though the income is the same. Our Terran player just simply doesn't have the mobility that our Zerg player has right now. Zerg has just been keeping up so well with his creep spread. Now he has it all the way to the first Zelnaga watchtower. Now, one thing that our Terran player could do, taking a look at his infrastructure here, he has a number of factories here, and he's using these to roll tanks out, but he could roll a couple of Hellbats out in the map, and that would help him at least deal with the Zerglings a little bit. But still, those Banelings actually do quite a bit of damage to Hellbats, even though they're mech. That might surprise a lot of people, but Banelings can deflect Hellbat attacks pretty well. Play-Doh Mask now going up top for a drop. Atron might see this coming, though. In fact, he does. He does, and there's a huge number of Zerglings here, but they're on move command. And there's a nice positioning there by... Oh, a nice fungal growth! That's going to keep the Medivacs there, and that's going to spell the end of this aggression here by Play-Doh Mask. Nice positioning there with the Marines anyway, so he's able to kill a number of Zerglings, but still, not an efficient trade for him. Adrenal glands. Wow, it's gonna be Zergling Ultralisk, ladies and gentlemen. This is an old school Stefano-like play here, actually. Going up, let's see, let's take a quick look at the upgrades. Yes, it is. It is. It's gonna be 3-3 here real quick, ladies and gentlemen. This is gonna get real brutal. Take a quick look. Oh my god. Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen. Atron is about to shove his hand down the throat of Team Google. These Ultras are going to come in here, take out all of the siege tanks. The infested Terrans are getting thrown down, and so much damage is going to get done so quickly. This planetary fortress, it's not getting repaired fast enough. It's going to take a fall. That's going to be the end of that expansion. Everything is just going to die. The supply is falling. 150 supply for Zerg player, 84 for our Terran player. Our Terran player does not have the production facilities to reproduce fast enough. And all our Zerg player now has to do, go up here and end the game. He's going to go ahead and pull back for now and just deny this. And actually, I love that play. Atron, so smart, using every tiny bit to his advantage. Even though he's pretty much won the game at this point, he wants to know that he's going to win. He wants to have guaranteed devastation. He doesn't just want to win over his opponent, he wants to annihilate his opponent. And with that, he's going to go ahead and, you know, drop 22 Banelings on the map, move Ultralisk across the map, a number of Cracklings moving across the map right now. And this is not going to be enough to stop this attack. Banelings are just going to go in here and burst through the front. And there we go. The front is down. It's all she wrote. Play-Doh Mask is gonna take a fall. And ladies and gentlemen, Cisco is gonna be your winners here in just a second. The infested Terrans are continuing to come down. The Banelings just, oh, he could just trade Banelings at this point for siege tanks. There's just too many Ultralisks here, causing too much damage. They're now on the production facilities, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be all she wrote. Play-Doh Mask is going to have to GG, says Play-Doh Mask, and what an incredible final match there. We saw an incredible, very strong style there by Cisco's Atron, and Cisco is going to be able to take it in the ace match, ladies and gentlemen. What an exciting week 4 here on the After Hours Gaming League. Thank you everybody for tuning in, and tune in next time for After Hours Gaming League Season 3. And I believe here there's going to be a vote. So if you do like my casting, you enjoy my commentating, please vote for me. I'm Dr. Zealot. And my co-caster is Tara Babcock, of course, tonight. Her parents, she had to go see her parents, and so she did not join me tonight, but usually you'll see her as well. So please go vote for us. We'd really appreciate that. Big hearts out to you, and thank you for tuning in again. We'll see you next time.